G'day guys, welcome back to Girl in the Garage. So, I've been a bit busy lately. It's flying season here in Australia. So sorry for my absence, but super busy. So what day is it? It's IntoResin Day. And we've got the handmade super fabulous flower storage box. And it's actually called the Super Fabulous Flower. And so today I just thought I'd do it quite beginner friendly and simple. I would recommend doing it with a deep pour, but I haven't got any, so I'm going to wing it with a 1-to-1, I hope. I've just mixed up 14 ounces in my RESINERS dual electric mixer, which is awesome. And I better show you what it looks like. So this is the lid, and you can see it's made up of all these little flowers. So we're probably going to be getting lots of bubbles, but we're going to try and avoid that without using alcohol or a heat gun or torch or anything like that. And here is the bottom. And it's just got like a little flower detail on the side. I think it's only got one, yeah. So I'm not going to do anything with that. I could probably brush it with some mica powder, because we're actually going to do it in 2 different colours. And I'm going to do the lid, this one, the flower lid, white. And the bottom, I'm going to do this gorgeous. It's called Cyan number 2, and it's Colour Obsession, and it is epoxy pigment paste. Now, I've only just opened it, so I just gave it a good stir, which you should always do, because what they make pigment paste out of, it's just mica powder mixed with either
Part A or Part B epoxy resin.
Quite simple to make, but it tends to settle, so you need to give it a good stir, and especially if you've just bought it like I have. Now it's got heaps of bubbles, and I've still got chunks, so you can always heat this up to try and get the bubbles to disperse a bit better. So you could put it in a, make sure the lid's on, put it in a lukewarm bath to submerge it in some warm water. You could use your heat gun, not your torch, your heat gun, to blow some hot air. I've got a cup warmer somewhere. I could sit it on that, but I'm just going to wing it, so hopefully I'll get the bubbles out. I'm going to actually put my resin in my RESINERS debubbler. So I better get cracking, because I've had my resin mixed up for a bit. We're actually going to be doing another lid, because the good thing about this mold is, hopefully you remember the Lotus Flower. So this is a dual mold. You can pour just the flower, or you can do a lid, make it a lid. Now it actually fits this base, so we're going to do this as well. But I'll do these first, and then we'll crack on to the Lotus Flower, which you would have seen if you've seen any of my videos, done it before. Now I'm not sure how much this takes. I'm thinking I'm at 14. I'm going to try 5 in here and put the rest in here, so there should be 9. We'll see. So yeah, I've got 5 ounces in here. So this white, I'm just using, it's a resin dye paste. So it's like your pigment paste, but it's in a little convenient squeezy bottle. So I got this from Temu, but it's quite good. It was reasonably priced. You don't need a whole lot. Let's see how we go with that little bit. It is quite highly pigmented, which is awesome, but I'm thinking I probably need a bit more white, because I want it white. And we're not going to be using any crushed crystal. or diamond dust, whatever you'd like to call it. It's basically the same stuff, but just different companies name it different things. It depends where you buy it from. It's either crushed crystal or it's diamond dust. Where I buy it, it's diamond dust, because I can't get crushed crystal here in Australia. So yeah, we're a bit limited down under here. Now, you probably noticed I've been a bit absent. Well, it's because, yeah, I told you before, it's prawning season, and my husband is a commercial fisherman, so we're super busy at the moment, so that's why I've been AWOL. So hopefully it's coming to a close, prawning season, because it's hard work, like really hard work. It's like you don't get much sleep, you just go all day, and yeah, I need to help my husband because, you know, he's getting older too, and so am I. Oh, I'm just about over it. Like, get rid of it. We're getting too old, and none of our children want to take over fishing business because, and we're just so, you never know what's going to happen with the fishing industry. So, oh gosh, and I got stung the other night by my first ever Fortescue. I've heard everyone else say, oh, they're so painful. Wow, painful. Yep, it sure was. Now, I'll show you a photo of the fish. It's tiny, like tiny. You wouldn't think such a little thing could hurt you so much. Oh my gosh. And I didn't even see it. It must have been stuck in the net, which they do when you're prawning. They get stuck in the net. So when you're pulling the net with your hands, did have gloves on, but it hit me right on the ring finger. I can't even put my wedding ring on. Okay. Look, I'm waffling on, and not concentrating on what I'm doing. So that's our white. Yeah, I'll use a stick. So what I might do, which is good practice, I'm going to put a little bit in the cup and see if we can get it all stirred up really good. I don't need much of this either, but that's probably way too much, but anyway, we'll just go with it. So you can do this with your mica powders too. And it's one way of sort of ensuring that you don't get as many lumps and everything. It's mixed in and incorporated really well. So just put a little bit in another cup with your epoxy. Get a good stir. Get it all mixed in. Scrape my stick. Bit more epoxy. Gosh, hopefully you can see. Am I in camera? Probably not. It's just zhuzh these out of the road. Okay. Get my stick. Get all this off the side of my cup. So see how that's looking nice and smooth and not as lumpy as what it was. You can still see a little bit there that's not mixed in properly. And then hopefully anything that hasn't, when we put it in the mind blank. When we put it in the Airless Pro, when it bubbles up, hopefully that'll give it a bit of a stir as well. I just absolutely love this colour. So this is similar to one that they actually have as an example on the IntoResin website. go into my description box and I've got a link. It'll take you straight to this mold. And also, if you are interested in buying it, I have a 20% off discount code, which is girlinthegarage. So you just type that in all together. I don't think it matters if it's capitals or if it's all lowercase. There's no gap, so just girlinthegarage and you'll get 20% off. And that applies to any mold. Actually, if you don't want this mold, you can get any mold you like. And getting back to the Lotus Flower, that was my first ever mold that IntoResin sent me. And I absolutely love it. Okay, now I'm just going to pour that back into here because wipe up my mess. Okay, so let's pour this back into here. And hopefully we've got no lumps. Now, what else did I have to do? What else have I been up to? Other than getting dirty and having no sleep and working hard. Had a quiet Christmas. Hope you guys had a nice Christmas. Had a pretty quiet New Year's too. It was lovely. Oh, we've had lots of rain here in Australia, and it is summer, but it doesn't feel like it. We've only had a couple of hot days, which is a bit of a bugger. I mean, we need the rain, but I love summer and I love it warm. Everyone thinks I'm mad when I say that, but I can't stand winter. And yeah, I don't know if you've heard or seen the news. There's been quite a few. I think there's been 4 shark attacks, which is horrible, in one of the popular beaches up in Sydney. And yeah, that's 4 in a week. And I think one of them has passed away. So condolences to the family. That's very sad. Now I just split my white up so it wouldn't bubble over. I'm going to give my cup a spritz, seeing we don't want to spritz our mould, and that's 100% isopropyl alcohol. And I'll just turning that off. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour this, just a little bit, and I just want to roll this around. So I want to see if I can get into all the little nooks and crannies, as they say. And if you've got a soft tool, you can go in there and, you know, gently push it into all those little gappy things where the flowers are. Let's see if I've got one. Oh, I'm in desperate need of some new silicone tools. Mine are all manky. See the bubbles coming up? You can also make bubbles too by doing this, but I'm going to pop it in the Airless just for a little bit, just to hopefully get some of those bubbles up. Let's just pour a bit more in. Now, hopefully it's not too deep, this lid, because it is quite solid. So let me just pop that one in. Right, just pop you on pause. Right, didn't do that for too long, so you don't want it to bubble over. Can you see all the bubbles that have come up? So I'm going to do the same with this one. Probably be a good idea to run a silicone tool around the bottom of this. Anything that's got 90-degree angles, or if it's a lid that's got, you know, a little edge up and under. Always get bubbles trapped there. Now what is that? Oops. Just spotted something in my cup. Not sure what it is, piece of glitter or something. Definitely don't want that in there. I think actually it was a bug. You're right. Just absolutely love the colour. What do you guys reckon? Like it? I love it. It's actually the colour of my decor. Very beachy, coastal. Right, so now I've only got about half an hour with your TEEXPERT, your 1-to-1, as in working time, and as I've been waffling on about sharks, and had in the Airless Pro, getting the bubbles out, that decreases your working time. So yeah, it can take off another 10 minutes. I think I'm going to put that back in the vacuum chamber. Lots of bubbles there. I'm going to give it a spritz now that I've got lots of resin in my mould, but yeah, you shouldn't spritz them because it will shorten the life of your mould, but I don't use mine that often.
Lost my footage again. Next minute.
Right, our base is looking good, so let's pour some more in. Now, I forgot to run around with my tool, didn't I? So I'm not going to do that now. I should have done that before because I'll end up making a mess. Just check the lid. That's okay. And just before I fill it all the way up, I'm going to try and do that edge. It's like a little lip, up and under. The lid's still going okay. I'm just using, oops, my little dotting tool. That's carefully go around so I don't scratch my mould. Oops. Just trying to pick out any bubbles that could be under there because it's not fully coated like lid. So when resin first goes onto your silicone, sometimes it has little points where it doesn't want to stick and gets like a little air bubble trapped. Sometimes if you pull out gently, that can dislodge bubbles. Still got lots of bubbles, and we've got something. What is that? Oh, looks like a piece of silicone actually, which sometimes happens with the new molds. Oops. Did I get it? Yep. Another little bit there. Okay. So yeah, if you use your deep pour, your resin would have enough time to degas because it takes a couple of days to cure, and it gives it. So I just looked up, I'm waffling on again, and I went, oh shoot, I don't know when my video stopped.
Oh, brother.
Because my phone is just about out of memory. Oh gosh, there's always a drama in these. So it's actually the next day. These are all set. Now I end up pouring my Lotus Flower. I thought I was videoing. Phone's playing up, running out of memory, and all that fun stuff. Okay, so let's demold the extras. So we've got a hippo, which is a multitude of colours, because I just added all my little bits of leftover resin. Let's see if I can jiggle this out. Sorry, I'm out of shot. Move these little dudes over. Hopefully you can see. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Cute or what? Oh, love the colours. Very cute. Okay, let's do our little turtle. Little shaker turtle. Always get some bubbles there, but my resin was getting really hot, but you won't see them anyway, because once we put our little lid on, you won't see our little holes. So we'll do our other turtle. Oh yep, bubbles, but again we won't see them. Got some trimming. There's a shell. Oh, we'll see a couple of bubbles, but I'll fix that. But they're cute. I like them with the white shell. It's not see-through, just something different. And you can see the little bit of pearl, oh, what's it called? It is, oh, pinata. I just put a little drop of that in. Just for something different. Okay, so just zhuzh these out of the road. So, what will we demo first? Wow. Let's just go from right to left. So this is our base. Hopefully it'll be all good. Now there is some trimming to do because I bumped it when I was moving it. So let's just see if we can get this out. There's a little flower. What does it say? Oh, it's got like a little mark there. Not a mark, but a name or something. We'll have a look at that in a sec. So this is sort of like a satin. It's not shiny and it's not matte. Let's break off that suction. It's got it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, it says romantic home and the little flower and a diamond. Well, that's different. I'm not sure what that's all about, but it's cute or what? I love it. So that's our little bowl. Now this is the lid for it. Hopefully there won't be too many bubbles. Well, it's coming out really easy. Well, there's a little bubble there, but we can fix that and we won't really see it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. One teeny little bubble right there. But we'll be able to fix that with some UV. So let's see if it fits. Oh, it does. Look at that. Oh, loving those colours together. What do you guys reckon? Do you like it? Oh, hopefully you can see that. It's like a green. It's a teal. I think it's looking a bit blue under my screen. Now, let's see a Lotus Flower lid. So, hopefully, no bubbles. A couple of little ones under there. Okay, let's see if I can get this out. And you can see what I did. And hopefully it's pretty. Okay, there it is. What do you think? So again, I did the pearl pinata, just a drop, and then drop some white in. Isn't it pretty? And I did the same colour for the diamond bit in the middle. Oh, I love it. What do you guys reckon? Let's see if it fits. And oh, might have to give it a little trim. Yeah, I'll have to give it a little trim, but look at that. That will be cute. I should have popped it on when it wasn't fully set. But yeah, I'll give it a little trim. Or I'll heat this up, actually. That's what I'll do. See if we can fit it that way. But that's quite cute. But this one fits really good. Love it. Well, let me know in the comments what colours you would have done. I think it turned out awesome. Love it. So, stay tuned for that photos, and huge big thank you to my members and subscribers as always. Love you guys. And if you would like to become a member, check out the join link in my description box. And if you wanted to get yourself any one of these molds, also got the link and 20% discount code in my description box. So take advantage of the savings. And I'd like to say thank you for everyone that has either bought me a coffee or sent me something or just liked or subscribed to my channel, because it all helps. So thank you so much. Really appreciate each and every one of you. So hopefully I'll see you soon for the next video. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye for now.